screwed up again. Oh yes, I've screwed up again because we've rotated it now. These two still fit, but this bolt is in the wrong way. Oh, this should be on a bloopers reel, surely. Okay, we are back again. So we have swapped the bolts over, put these screws back in, and now we are ready to once again try the plate to make sure it fits. I'm upside down this time. That should go there, it should go there, it should go there. Oh, look at that, lovely. So now we just put our little washers on.
Actually, I've done this 150,000 times so far. It's been like 4 times now. Drop that one, it goes there. It's nice singing in the background. I'm not sure if that's my youngest daughter or maybe the next door neighbour's cat. I'm joking, I'm being cruel. No, my daughter loves singing. She's got a little voice of an angel, I have to say. Good things to come going forward. That's what she's interested in, is singing and acting. So we might be seeing her on the big screen. Okay, so these are pretty secured.
Pretty tight. We are good now. We have give this a nice little polish up, give it a nice clean. That no longer rattles, which is great. So we fixed that, and we are ready. Just want to polish that as well, and I'm going to have to re-polish that because I just touched that again. You see, look, you see the little fingerprint? I don't know if the camera picks it up. Just there. That will go yellow with heat after a while, so that's the reason you want to kind of get as much off as possible of oily fingerprints, residue from anything, grease and dirt. Okay, we've done that now, so now we are going to put this in from the top. So these are going to pass through here. I'll bring it forward so you can see it. These are going to pass through here. Let's grab that out. We've already cleaned the inside of this. Sorry, not the camera there. Steady that one up. Easy tiger. And we will bring this in, and we will balance. It's going to go around that way, isn't it? Yep. It's going to go there. So I'm just going to try and rest it. Going to use a cloth again. Try and rest it to where it should go, which is there and now. And I will just turn manually a few turns just to get it placed there, and again on the back I'm turning the adjuster screws, so that is now in place. And you can see, I think if you look just down there, you can see, I don't know if the camera will focus properly, you can see where the round head of that bolt will sit. So let's turn this round slightly, and we will use a screwdriver to tighten these up a little bit quicker. Get the cloth out of the way. I'm going to do like, I don't know, 10 turns on each one and then rotate. It does take a lot of turns to actually get it back in, and I really don't know how many I'll have to do. So I'm going to turn it enough that I have a fair bit of thread coming through, and I also want that round head of the bolt sitting in that little channel, that little cup. Now these are quite stiff to turn by hand, and I think that's good. It's intentional because you don't want the vibrations adjusting your headlights as you're riding. So, right, so here I think we can probably see now that screw is in that cup. I think I have got these very, very dipped, and we don't really want it that dipped. I'm pretty sure of it. So this one needs to be, oh shit. Safe, safe. That was a oh shit moment. I dropped the lens from the breakfast bar. No damage to the lens whatsoever, but it was a brown pantalone moment. So yes, not great there. Right, I don't want this dipped down as much as it is, so I think we still need to. Right, I learn your mistakes. Don't do that again. Need to adjust that, and I think I need to adjust that one more. I don't know. I don't even know where they're angling. I don't know what I'm doing. I definitely need to get this out and kind of, because look, that you can see at the back, that doesn't look right. It looks like it's angled right up. So let's have a look. When I turn this one from here, does it angle? It's going to be really hard to put this lens back on, but before I put it back on, I'm going to give it a quick wipe inside. I don't really need to clean it inside because it's not had anything in there, but it's just dust and residue. And now we're going to clean the outside of it after. A bit of dog hair there, sorry. That's what happens when you have huskies. Dog hair is everywhere. And we're going to just push this fairly down, but not a great deal. We don't want to put too much pressure on it. Now the oven has been at 220 for a while. I'm going to bring the camera up here. Now the oven's been at 220 for a while, right? So in there, it is really hot, right? Really hot. So I'm going to leave the door open for a little while, and you don't put your light directly onto the parcel shelf. That oven needs to clean, all right? Sorry about that. You don't put your light directly onto there because that is burning hot. That's just going to start melting your plastic. You put it onto something like this. Tea-towel out of the way quickly. You put it onto something like this, which is like a baking tray upside down, or baking dish rather. And you don't put that in the oven while you're heating the oven up because you want this to be cold. So we've opened that a little bit. It's still really, really hot in there, but we're letting a little bit out. It's a fan assisted oven, so it's going to blow around. Now I'm going to put the camera down because I need to put the light onto the baking tray and put that in the oven. So that's in the oven now. You got to make sure you don't want the lens touching any of this wire in here, or piping, whatever you want to call it. So we've got some good distance between there. Same on the other side. I'm going to turn that, rotate that very slightly, so we've got a bit of better. Here we go. That's a bit of better angle. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to shut the door. It should be good. Okay, we've got a lot of clearance here. Okay, so we should be good now. So I'm going to put that in there. 10 minutes should do it, and I will double check a couple of minutes to make sure nothing's melting. So the alarm is going. Let's hope that we have not melted our lights. Oh, they are toasty. They are very toasty. Let's see if we can get these out the oven. I'm going to put the camera down. Don't want to break anything. Now we are going to, before it cools down, try and push these lights down one at a time. So applying pressure here. Oh, squeezing it in. Squeezing it in. Making sure that we don't break anything here. Pushing the clips as we do it. Making sure the clips go back over. Yep, it's looking good, it's looking good. That one's in. That is well and truly sealed in. Now we do this one. Starting from the top right, making sure that's not resting on any wires. Okay, push it down. Applying the pressure all over the lens. You can hear a little click. That is the glue. What do you call it? I don't know. What's it called? Kind of getting back into place. Sorry, my elbow's probably in the way of the camera, but we're on a clock here because this will cool down very fast. Okay. I think that is pretty secure. I can see here that, push that down a little bit more. So again, we're applying constant pressure, not yanking it down or pushing it down too much. Just making sure that that gap is not moving. Now we should have here, it should be quite solid down. It is. Just making sure again we've got all of the clips over their holes, which we have. So for me, I'm comfortable that that is sealed. Now already I can see a problem. I really don't like that. That is disgusting. You see that? And the camera picks it up inside here. It's squished out, it looks horrible. Not happy about that at all. I think I will, I may have to get back in there and try and clean it all out. I really don't know. But I really don't like that. I really don't like it. It's horrible. It's disgusting. Not what I was hoping for at all, but I guess that's the risk when you take the headlights off. No one's ever going to see it, but I know it's there. And that's the big problem. I know it's there. All right, anyway. Hopefully yours, come out better than that and you won't have that issue. Let's just polish up these lights a little bit better. Get the bugs off of them. It's disappointing, that is. But what can you do? I guess the only way you could properly do that is if you were to strip all of that sealant off. Every time I look at my bike now, I'm gonna be looking at that. I bet. Well, let's see. I mean, you might not see it when it's on the bike. Let's have a look. It might be a small detail. Anyway, that is, the lens is back in place now. That is everything. So now we start the mounting. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit anyway. I'm gonna leave it here for 20 minutes. Make sure it's all cooled down, and then we'll start the mounting onto the remounting onto the bike. So we're going to put the lights back in. These literally just push in, squeeze like that. Make sure the tab is at the bottom. We're going to do the same with the left hand side one. Again, push in, tabs at the bottom, all good. Then we will put the other rubber on the other side. So we'll pass this through here. Oh, lucky the wife's not here this weekend, because the amount of mess I've caused in the house. She'd be going crazy at me. Okay, so that's there again. So we know this time that it needs to go in there. Excuse the noise of the hair dryers in the background. I think my girls upstairs, my daughters, are having a field day or something. Okay, that tells me that this is too far back, but I'll adjust all this later on. Okay, that is on, that is watertight, that's all that we need. We've got the air pipes there, not blocked up. The LEDs are back in place. We need to reconnect these ones up. That's going to go in there. Oh, hang on, is it? Yep, there's the lip there. That's in. And this one is going to connect there. And that's in. Okay, so that's the wiring done there. Now,